All right, Anna. All right, Anna. This one looks really easy. I'm gonna do this one to start with. Um, this is a really good design, but there's just some proportions are out of place, which is fine. Um, we'll just take a look at it right here. So I'll do like a preliminary. Let's see, and I kind of want it to, if I want it to be like that big, right? Then I probably want that. Maybe about that, kind of like there. So when I originally did this, I did the inside because I thought the inside would be a good idea, but I think starting from the outside is probably better. So what I'm doing here is I'm planning um, for this sketch right here with the, like I don't want the center to really be this big. When the leaves are barely as big as like the whole circumference of that, I really want it to be like that. Like it's the placement is there. The placement looks good. Um, just the sizes of everything definitely need work. So you have, one, two, three. Let's see, four. What I'm going to do is actually put it in the center a little bit more. Well, no, this is fine. So I want to really have them come out, like not from the edge. I really want these to come out from the center. No matter how they come out. I want all the eye to be drawn in the middle, and I want to, like, this is all right. You could totally get away with this. You really want to, you know, traditional is really easy in the sense that um, they're just like big shapes uh, that are attractive, that look good. Um, People like looking at that, have a nice curve and all that. Um, these guys right here, I'm just not crazy about, uh, but they're they're good to have. You just want to really kind of shrink them down a little bit, really like that, like that. This kind of stem, uh, I'm gonna make the stem. Sometimes I like to run it in the middle and make a stem, but I don't want the stem to come out of here. So what I'm gonna do, let me change the color on this one. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't want to, you got two here, so you want the direction to be like that. You want to have this, but you want it, you really want it to go out and then come back. You know, with tattooing, everything is kind of placed um, in random spots, specifically with traditional. They're usually, uh, no matter how big the piece, it's all kind of in. It's all kind of in this thing. Um, it's all kind of closed off. Um, so what we want is, oh, I totally drew on that later. What we want is um, so if I were doing this like a normal tattoo, I'd probably honestly like really start with these. And I like to put a little middle line in there. And I like to have it kind of have that little curve so that when I bring it back, it's like really nice and pleasant. It's really just got a nice shape to it. This can be tall. Sometimes I make the width of this um, right here can be whatever, um, as long as it really kind of looks good. This one's kind of got a curve. If I go in to do this one, I really want these to come out of, not here, ever. You really want them to come out of here. That's kind of like what they're for. Uh, so that one's going that way. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have that one go that way, this one go this way, and this one kind of be you know, kind of like that. And then I'll balance with, yeah, I'll balance like that. So let's take a look. So right here, this one I want to be, yeah, I like that. Let's see. And then right here. And these are easy leaves. These are incredibly easy style. There's definitely way harder ones that kind of do that, and then they have that in there. But as far as these ones, I'd say these ones are really nice, very, very tactful. And then I like odd numbers. So I really want to, if I'm doing any evens, I want them to be um, oddly staggered. And you could put those on there. You just don't really want them huge. You just don't really want them huge. You want them to really be the size. You really want the diameter not overwhelm. You don't want anything to overwhelm the flower. Because the flower, that's what you want to be seen. So I should use a lighter color for that. So what are we gonna do? Let's see. And then right here, so you can kind of see how it looks from here. Now I'm just gonna ink it because we don't really have anything else to do. So I'm gonna kind of want to make it a little bit smaller there. So I am. Alrighty, alrighty. Um, yeah, it looks like trash. Whoops. Ah, I like the edit shape because really just makes things easy. I think that's pretty good. Uh, we'll go with another. This one, I want this one to be like an extra layer. And I'm really just playing with it. I have no idea if that's even going to look good. Uh, and right here, and I do all the same line when I'm making these because because that's how it is when you tattoo it. Because you're not going to get a brush. You're not going to get a filigree look. It's like using microns. So I try to mimic that when I'm drawing. Um, Here I'm kind of feeling like we can do this. And I'm not afraid to rework these things if they need it. See, I like that better because this kind of looks like it's going to be for uh, going to be pushed as a really feminine tattoo. Um, all right, and because we got this kind of like spiral motion, I kind of like overlap them and then just close them off that way. Bop, bop, just like that. So I see you have the three here, but filling them in like this is unnecessary, and you can't make each one look the same, or it's hard to. Um, so you really only need to do that, and it'll fill the spot. You know, when you shade it, when you color it, you know, it'll have um, weight there. See, even then, I'm starting to second guess putting that um, extra thick. And that's just me getting fancy right there. You don't necessarily have to get that fancy. So I want to get rid of this because this is going to be our final. So let's go. All right. So we already did that inside line. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the outside. Alright, we're going to just like that. Make it a little short. A little picky with how I like my curves. I think that kind of really ties it in when it's got a really good uh, flow, like a really good curve. Like that's not a good curve. Yeah, I'll have to do. I'll only do so much for this tattoo no one's getting. Um, all right, so we're gonna put the small one up front. I'm gonna put the big one in the back. It's all just layers. It's all just, I'm gonna layer this, I'm gonna layer this. And then right there we can kind of see it already. So if we start dropping these out, this could kind of fit in a little shape. Honestly, what I would do, yeah, no, this is good. I would actually make an executive decision right now. And I would move this way. And then what I do is I'd actually get rid of these. Because this right here is a big petal. And as we were drawing it up, that's kind of what happened. And then we're going to come up to here. So we're going to put a little bit in there. Or the little itty bitty ones in there. And boom, boom. I'm really particular. I don't like this artifact, so I'm just going to go over it. And, boom. So now we're actually going to put a little of these almost like filigree curves. This. And this is alright. I feel like the balances could be a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in with the big boy liner right here. I really just want this. I was tattooing it depending on how visible I wanted it or what I was doing it. I might end up doing this to help balance it. And it's about the same size as this right here. This thing. This center area. So, and then, let's see. Let's reference this layer. Let's see, where is my stippler? else. And, I am just being extra pedantic at this point. You don't need to go that far. It was already there. So then what I'm going to do, let's do another one. Just so we're going to color this while we're here. Boom, 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 boom. Orange. And then pink. Now where is that? Where's that spit shade? Let's do it pink. Now, I would probably want it really bright, much, much, much brighter than what we got going on here. Here I'm getting carried away. I'll probably, yeah, see, I like that two-tone. Kind of helps really bring it out. This little thing bugs me. We're going to get in there, cut that out. And right here, I'm pretty confident that I don't need the clipping mask. We should go with yellow. Oh, nice. Really bright yellow. And I'm just kind of experimenting. I'm kind of seeing how the different tones of yellow kind of like make it pop out. I'll probably just keep it like this. I think that's good. And then, well, while we're here, do a little bit of green. And I'm just smudging this back. And it's almost done. All right, this is kind of how I would do it. You can see the difference between the two. Let me double the line work. All right, group. The line work, not having the line work showing really kind of shows you, that's the thing you can print out right here. Uh, uh-oh. This is the thing you can print out. So in closing, right, we want the leaves right here. We want them to be the part that looks good. That's the part that we want people to look at. We have the yellow in the center. I like pairing pink with yellow. That's if you want to color it. No big deal if you don't. Likely, if you're doing a flower, there's very likely it's going to be color, unless you're doing like a black and gray rose, or for whatever reason they want black and gray flowers. That's not common, especially if you're dealing with a hibiscus or a cherry blossom or this or that. So we have boop, 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 boop. So we got the leaves much smaller. See how the size is practically the whole size. So we really don't want this to extend past, like, say, a petal. We really don't want this to get, very far away from it, especially because it's got to fit in an area. If you have an arm, say this is like the side of their arm, there's their elbow. We're trying to just fit it, in an area. We have a tattoo here, we have a tattoo here. We're just trying to get it in there. Most of the time, we're going to want most of the space to be used by the subject. And then, because this is the subject. This is what we want to draw, right? And this is supporting material. The supporting material should never really overpower the main thing. I think probably what happened here is you just kind of look like you were drawing what you were seeing without thinking about it. And what you want to do is you want to be like, okay, what's the subject? What's there? What's the one thing I want people to look at? And then the rest, it's all there just to support it. This is just there. This is just there. This is just there. It's all there for this. That's what it's there for. It's there to make this look better. It's not for any other reason. This exists for no reason but to make this look better. Anyway, I hope that helps, Anna, and you have yourself a good one.